And there it is, folks. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. $60 for these bad boys. These games don't release until midnight tonight. I want to add both these bad boys to my Switch collection, but the problem is I'm trying to do it for no money out of pocket, and right now I have a $0 budget. The challenge is the only way that I can build that budget is buying profitable games to flip. And to do that, we're gonna use this Xbox game. I came to this GameStop to look for underpriced stuff to flip on Amazon to build our budget. And since this game only costs $20 pre-owned and I can get $41 for it on Amazon after fees, that'll be $21 already in the Switch budget, which is an amazing start. And oh my gosh, folks, I literally never see these at GameStop. This is a Galaxy Edition 3DS XL for $170. And I'm jazzed right now because I've consistently sold that guy on Amazon for over $200. So folks, that already puts us at a $51 budget to buy the Pokemon games at midnight tonight, and I just found the clearance section, which could be very promising as well for profit. So it looks like even on 50% off clearance for My Hero, that leaves it at like $9. We'd still be losing money after fees on Amazon. And even though $28 is a really solid price for Splatoon 2, after fees, we're not making much on Amazon either. So folks, I went to check out with just that stuff, and he actually let me know that since I'm getting a pre-owned console, I get 20% off of 2 pre-owned games. So I'm looking in the Switch section right now to see if there's another cheap pre-owned game that I might want to pick up as well, even though it will eat into our budget a little bit. I think if it's cheap, I kind of might as well, right? Oh, this could be perfect. Stardew Valley is literally one of my favorite Switch games ever. Oh shoot, this copy is new and it only applies to used games. That's a bummer. Ooh, this one, honestly, $15 for Banana Mania. I love party games. This one is 4 players, so this will be a solid contender. And this right here, Taiko no Tatsujin, is one that actually just went on sale for $25, and brand new. Looks like I can get $35 after fees, so that actually will help our budget. Ooh, this is another one that I would love to own. Ori Will of the Wisps. This is one that a lot of you guys have recommended to me. It's only 1 player, and it's actually a little bit more expensive. So I think for just that reason, I'll probably pass on this one today. Gotta prioritize the Pokemon, man. So folks, after the discounts and everything, the math got a little bit sticky at that stop, but the cliff notes is we spent $241, should be able to profit $68, so we have a $68 Switch budget, and I actually pre-ordered both Scarlet and Violet for the midnight release tonight, so the pressure's on to be able to come up with the rest of the budget today. Also, I literally just realized as I was taking that footage that they gave me an incomplete copy of Super Monkey Ball. If you guys have been following along with our 250 game Switch challenge, you know that I am not collecting incomplete Switch games, so this is completely worthless. Now folks, as we head into this half-price books to try to close this $52 gap, you may be asking yourself, why does this fully grown man-child have such an interest in the latest Pokemon games? And the answer is, I've been playing every main series Pokemon game since I was like 6 with Pokemon Crystal. And honestly, seeing what Game Freak did to Pokemon Sword and Shield, I was incredibly let down. So I'm really hoping that these games will be a redemption for the series. Granted, I did think that Legends Arceus was definitely a step in the right directions, but oh my gosh, those graphics. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's get in here and see if we can find at least $52 in profit, although honestly, I'd love to find a little bit more. Now this is what we're looking for right here, folks. The video game section, especially the stuff in the glass cases, tends to switch up a good bit. What I'm especially looking for is white price tags, little white stickers over them like this. This Call of Duty Xbox One is apparently clearance down to $169. Those kinds of clearance stickers are the kinds of items that I'm most likely to have a lot of success with. Now, what people don't often see in these videos is the boring part of being a video game reseller, and that's scanning shelf after shelf, game after game, looking for the profitable titles, which I did here for about 15 minutes. So folks, after scanning literally this entire wall of shelves, I found 1 profitable game. The good news is it's $15 and we should be able to profit $5 after fees. The bad news is, 1, the only other video games that I can check out are in that glass case, and 2, this mother and her son are just posted up in the video game section, just watching a video on an iPad. Although, I guess that's no worse than posting up making a video game in the video game section of a half-price books. I'm just gonna be super socially awkward and film anyway. The thing that I think has the most potential in this whole glass case is honestly the amiibos. Those tend to do really well for me on Amazon, so I'm just gonna look them all up and we're gonna collectively cross our fingers that something is profitable. Well, folks, unfortunately, after doing my research, it's more bad news on these guys. Looks like at 18, Samus would only get us $3, which isn't really worth it. And the Bokoblin after fees is almost exactly spot on. Both Ganon and Captain Falcon I couldn't even find, and I may not be approved to sell. At this point, we need what, like $48 more? I'm gonna see if I can maybe make anything happen in the DVD section. So on the top of these DVD shelves is where you'll normally see the box sets, and I'm not seeing any markdowns on these, or honestly these ones over here. And they'll normally have more in this glass case, but it looks like they've replaced them with figures, and honestly I'm not seeing any markdowns at all. And folks, you'll never see me complain about any profit, so $5 is okay, but honestly the worst part is that I only have a half hour before I have to head back to the house and help Erica set up for Friendsgiving, which we're hosting at our house tonight.
Don't lie. You don't have friends.
Bow, bow, bow. So I'm gonna have to bolt across the street right here to Game Exchange and hope that there's $48 worth of profit I can find within the next like 20 minutes. By the way, when I said I have to go help out with Friendsgiving setup, I feel like that may have come out wrong. You guys, like, you know what I meant, right? And as usual, I'm getting incredibly distracted by their Switch section, but I have to remember we are on a mission today. Mission Switch.
You don't have friends.
So folks, I'm really hoping that our good old GameCube section can help us out today. This Lord of the Rings Return of the King is complete, and oh my, $21 after fees, and we're only looking at a $13 sticker price. And there are even 2 more on the shelves, but which ones have the manual? That's really important for Amazon. Oh, that's $7 more profit. And oh shoot, this one feels empty. But folks, that's $14 more profit in the bag, bringing our total down to, I think, $34 that we need for those games now. And if we could find a little bit more, we could even buy like 1 or 2 more Switch games, which would be fantastic. Ooh, and you know what else I spy, folks? $30 on Pokemon Stadium. It looks like it would only be 36 after fees, which is a little slim. I just think it's so poetic to flip a Pokemon game to get another Pokemon game. Now, I believe that brings us down to only $28 that we need for our Pokemon games tonight, but look what I just spied. Do you see this? Not 1, but 2 copies of Spider-Man on the Vita. Well, you can see they're priced at $70 a piece, and on Amazon, we'll be able to get 84 after fees, which officially puts us dead even after our Pokemon game pre-orders. It was at this point in the hunt that I noticed 6 rare Switch games in the glass case. One in particular, Super Robot Wars V, was really calling my name, but I only had 5 minutes left before I had to leave. So I frantically sprinted around the store, scanning games, and between a Skylanders game and a pricey Transformers title, I was within $1 of my goal with only 2 minutes left in the store. Well, folks, after another 5 minutes of searching and scanning games in the Game Exchange, we have done we've done it! $3.99 for this sealed copy of Madden 15. You might think, Caleb, Madden 15, that thing's not worth anything. But folks, on Amazon, it is worth everything. Or I guess, more specifically, $23, which actually puts us $18 over budget, and we're even coming away with Super Robot Wars V, which after the total Monkey Ball flop, is the only non-Pokemon game we're bringing for the Switch collection so far today. So anyways, I've got to get home and go do some vacuuming, but with $18 extra in our pocket, I will see you guys at midnight. Folks, it is 11:30 on a Thursday night, and this GameStop lot is full. Everyone's just sitting in their cars right now. I think the process is I can go in and pay, like prepay, even though I already pre-ordered, I can prepay for it. And then at 12, once 12 hits, I can go in there and just pick it up with like an order number or something like that. I don't know. I'm guessing the double packs are gone.
Let me check for you.
Okay.
We may have one available. If we do, we can cancel your pre-orders and use it towards the double pack. Yeah, I do have a couple available. So do you want to do that instead?
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, folks, check it out. Not only did we get our spot in line, but he also mentioned that they do have some double packs still available, which I think I will be able to get, and they come with an enamel pin set, which I didn't even realize was available. Do have a pretty solid crowd forming here in the store. Some folks playing Mario Kart over here, and this is my favorite part. Look at this. They even have some like cookies and snacks and stuff for people. It's like a whole event. And folks, as I sit here munching on my unexpected fruit snacks. I'm reminded not only of all the Pokemon games that I played as a kid, from like Red and Blue all the way through like some of the 3DS titles. How's it going? But also I think why this event is hitting me in the heart a little bit is because the Switch is the console that got me back into gaming as an adult like 4 years ago, with titles like Odyssey and Breath of the Wild and Ultimate. And all of that together just, I don't know, it feels kind of like a full circle moment almost. And Game Freak, I swear to Arceus, if you mess these games up again, I'm going to be devastated. All right, folks, people are starting to move. 3 minutes left, coming down to the wire. It's happening. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. This is it? Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Guy from Instagram, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. So folks, on our way out, not only came away with the bag, but also managed to meet 2 viewers, one guy from YouTube and one guy who randomly knew me from Instagram, which never happens. Also, didn't know my name, so shout out to you, guy who knew me from Instagram. Well folks, it is officially 0 degrees out here right now, but I'll be darned if it's not time for a cringy Pokemon haul in public right now. Look at this beautiful box. I have no idea if these are going to be like in limited supply or not. I know that they weren't for Diamond and Pearl, but folks, you have to admit that the extra layer of cardboard on this, absolutely worth the effort. In addition to that, they also gave out these sweet custom bags and also a gorgeous promotional pin set, which, what do you guys think, has to be worth at least 120 smackers on its own. Folks, every single game on this shelf I have gotten for no money out of pocket. If you haven't seen the very first episode of the series, check it out right down here, and I will catch you guys on the flip. I am so excited for this.